Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, the tarot to communicate energy to you. Beautiful viewer, and I'm super pumped to do today's reading. We're looking at the new moon coming in. So the next new moon, July 17th, or depending where you are in the world, will bring about new energy with it. So we're looking at the energy coming in to being, what you can expect coming with the new moon and the sort of energy around you. We have 3 piles to choose from. Pile number 1, and we have pile number 2, and we have pile number 3. So with these 3 piles, I do ask that you use your intuition to guide you into the right pile. You could be drawn to multiple piles, just means there might be multiple messages in regards to different aspects coming in with this moon energy for you. Or there could certainly not be a message here for you today. Use your intuition, and I do ask that you come up with either a person, place, thing, color, object, something you're going to see or hear throughout the pile reading so that you are able to confirm with your intuition that indeed this message was meant for you. Now, my intention is always to deliver whatever energy I'm feeling, and it is your side of determining whether it is something that resonates for you or fits into your circumstance, and only you can decide that between you and spirit. So I do ask that you use your intuition over my intuition every day, all day. If it doesn't resonate, leave it behind. And because this is a general reading, usually 100% of the reading doesn't always resonate, although my intention is to communicate the most accurate reading for you guys. All right, so we're looking at the next new moon. I don't know if I said full moon. I'm pretty sure I said new moon. New moon, all right, July 17th. Now, this is a timeless reading, so if you click on this outside of that window, just take the energy coming in with the next new moon. All right, nothing is by accident. So if you've clicked on this, all my readings are timeless. This message was intended to find you. And yeah, I will let the video run for a little bit, and feel free to pause. And once you are drawn with your intuition to one of these, let it take you, guide you into the right pile for you. I will see you at your pick. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 1. You picked the white jasper. I am super pumped to get into this reading because there were a lot of beautiful cards coming in for you guys. I have not looked at them, but just the way they were coming out, I certainly know there is a message here that is wanting to come through. Now we're looking at what energy is coming towards you, what sort of energy is coming in with the new moon. And if you skip the intro, I do ask that you use your intuition in order to confirm whether these messages are intended for you. Do not make messages fit. These readings are here to help to confirm your intuition, strengthen your intuition. So please use your intuition over mine, and we will look at these messages. So if you come up with either an object, a color, something that you're going to see or hear that confirms this message is meant for you, then that's the best way to strengthen your intuition. All right, let's get into this reading. If you want, you could skip right away to the message, although I am flipping these for the first time and sometimes messages come through, so there might be something that comes up while I'm flipping these cards, and I am getting in the channeling mode, so I cannot help when the messages do appear. So feel free to click ahead or to, of course, follow along with the reveal of these cards. So we have focus your mind on what you really want. We are helping. Number 15 or number 6. All right, well, this is giving me heavy prairies. I mean, I'm in the prairies here, but we have a lot of these wild wetland flowers here. Might be significant for some of you guys. All right, so it says focus on focus your mind on what you really want. We are helping. Very interesting. We have new moon in Taurus. Know your worth. All right, interesting that we should be talking about a new moon. Taurus. Well, Taurus definitely is a pretty fixed sign here. Taurus is Earth as well, and we are seeing Earth, so pretty synchronistic when it comes to Earth. You guys might be resonating with an Earth sign here, just for confirmation, or as a Taurus. We have 11th house with community, number 49, or the number 13. 13 is transformation, and the death card in the tarot. Now, the 11th house is all about your network of friends, social awareness, humanitarianism, your hopes and wishes for future. So we have community here coming out with 2 hands. Okay. We have courage, giving very heavy strength vibes from the tarot with this lion. Some of you guys might be resonating with a Leo. Take that as confirmation. If you are a Leo sun, this message was meant to find you. If you are Taurus sun, moon, rising, or have heavy earth in your chart, this message, did I say Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Sorry, I don't know what I said there. I'm channeling, but yes, if you have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in your birth charts, then this message is most likely for you. We have the Chariot here with number 7, Archangel Metatron. Determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. All right, Archangel Metatron. The Chariot. We have Star Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Community. Call in support. Star Family. Okay. Acknowledgement of success by others. That's interesting. The Chariot here says acknowledgement of success by others. I wouldn't know the Chariot to mean this. Okay, well, that's quite interesting. We have the Knight of Air, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. This is equivalent to the Knight of Swords. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. We have the Three of Earth, which is equivalent to the Three of Pentacles. The power of creativity, recognition for a very high quality work. Be a team player. There we go again with others coming up in this reading. Now, you guys were the only pile that got 2 of these angel cards here. I believe these are the angel tarot cards. All right, so we have Unicorn, innocence, trust, and honesty. And we have the Wanderer of Stones. So this is Pentacles here, and the Wanderer, I do believe this is, I mean, it could be the equivalent of the Page, but I'm going to read to you what it says. The Wanderer in this deck says, a buoyant, excited traveler ready to take on the gifts of the cosmos and ready to risk it all. Okay, and this is Pentacles here, stones, and the stone says it's all about what is harvested and sown in the earth associated with economy, material wealth. Okay, lots of earth energy here. Definitely if you have earth placements, this message was for you. Feel free to pause this video and see if there's anything here that you're seeing that is confirming intuition. Now, one thing coming up very clear. Unicorn, 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 unicorn. All right, white, white, white unicorn. And then we have a black unicorn here. I'm getting team energy here, and I'm getting a rare group of people, very unique, very special, and pulling something off that's very unique. And I do feel as though you might be maybe a unicorn amongst the unicorns, because I do feel like all these unicorns are kind of similar, and then there's one unicorn here that stands out. Isn't that interesting? Wow, I'm getting an energy here of something you're trying to pull off here. Ooh, I might need to pull more tarot, but okay, let's get into the energy. So focus your mind on what you really want. We are helping. I feel like you have a solid group of people around you, okay? In either work space, family space, friend group, some sort of community. Maybe there's a social community, grouping of people. Maybe you attend some sort of support group, something here that I feel there is a group of people here. And I feel it's very niche, okay? And I feel like you could have just recently joined, but I do feel like this is a very special group of people, and you do see these people here in a very positive light, but I do see that you see them as people you could trust, people who you can work with, and people who allow you to feel safe and support your ideas here. But I feel like you are walking in a path right now that I feel is your own. And I feel like no matter how much support you have, whatever your community going on around you, I feel like this is something that's calling out to you. All right. Now we are looking at the new moon and the energy coming in with the new moon. So I feel like what the energy of this new moon coming in is waving a flag here in building the confidence in you to recognize that you will be pulling something off here, but I feel as though you might wobble a little, because I feel as though maybe you're used to or have entrusted a group of people here to help kind of support you or pull something off. And this is in regards to some passion you have, okay? It could be your career. It could be pulling off some sort of creative project. It could very well be taking something off the ground here, and you are part of a team. But I feel like there is a piece of this that's falling on you specifically, and I feel like the reward is absolutely substantial in pulling whatever this is off. So the pressure here might be quite heavy. Okay, this is really exciting energy. I feel as though you feel confident in your team or the group of people or the support you have around you. I feel like people want to help you and they're there to help you, although there is something here about you believing in yourself and pulling something off here and having to step forward, even though there is a little bit of a wobble here, in trusting that you're going to pull something off here. And you're almost in this energy, and I feel it's very dramatic here, because it's almost like throwing caution to the wind, or everything here that was built on a community here is kind of on display or on sacrifice, or you're kind of really throwing it out there. You almost feel as though if you were to fumble here, that it would impact your standing or your position here within a group environment. I'm getting the message for some of you guys, even in this unique group of people who are trying to support you and help you, you still feel like you're the odd man out, or the person out. You feel like you're still on your own, or still unable to really connect here. There's something here about, about even in your support team or your community here, there's something here about you feeling still like you're having to pull something off alone. And I feel like the message with the new moon here is, whatever this is something that you're almost really having to pull off on your own. That the universe is really wanting you to step into this sort of a courage to face what you're facing here. This is an interesting energy here that I'm finding, because it's almost like learning your individuality, and when you are supposed to be depending on others to pull you through. And there needs to be an understanding of when you're supposed to rely on self and when you're supposed to rely on team. And so I feel as though maybe for some of you guys, this is an energy here that you're not really fully confident in stepping in your own power, or deviating from this group, or stepping away from this group. So I think Spirit is really telling you that although you might feel alone, I don't feel you are completely alone spiritually. I feel like there's a team here of angels and guidance here that are solely supporting you here, okay? And I feel like you getting through whatever this is here definitely builds your confidence and definitely helps you move on to the next piece. I feel like there's something really being called for you to step forward here. There's something that is almost like a lesson of destiny here that you're having to kind of check off your accomplishments here in order for you to graduate to a phase here. Because for some of you guys, maybe this is something you've wanted to go through at one point in time as a lesson in experience, although I do feel like it's taking quite some courage to know that you're going to pull through successfully here, whatever this is. I don't think I've ever read this energy, so I am quite interested in what I'm seeing here as something very unique. I'm going to pull a little bit more here to see what this could be about, because I know that seemed fairly vague. Maybe you guys know what this is about, but let's pull some of these. Now I recognize we have some of these cards sitting in our other piles here, and also out here we have a few cards, but let's ask for more. Let's ask Spirit for a little bit more in regards to the new moon. Pile number 1, anything I'm missing? Can we get clear and concise message here in regards to this new moon? What does pile 1 need to hear about this situation that's going to make this more clear, more specific? What are we talking about here? What do they need to know for the greatest and highest good of pile number 1? Thank you so much, Spirit. Clear and concise message for pile 1. And thank you so much, pile number 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy. All right, so what do we have? 3 reveal themselves. We have the 10 of fire. Too much work. Accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. And the 8 of water. A desire to move on. The search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. And we have the 3 of fire. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. We'll keep laying them out. The 3 of water, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, a birth announcement, a need to have more fun. And we have the Empress, Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. And finally, we have the 9 of fire, don't give up, protect that which you've created. Have courage, coming out again, and believe in yourself. Okay, so you guys must know what this is about. I get into it, although this does feel like very new energy for this channel. We have the 10 of wands, 8 of cups, 3 of wands, the 3 of cups, the Empress, and the 9 of wands, okay, for the traditional tarot, for those of you guys who are curious. Now, I feel like there is a heaviness here, because I feel like pulling away from whatever said support group, or from whatever network of people, I feel is kind of the challenge here, because stepping away or deviating from this is something I don't think you've done, or something that's going to take a lot of courage. So I do feel with the 8 of cups here, this is always talking about walking away from something. So maybe where you've always kind of belonged to a group of unicorns here, a social grouping of people, you know, a community of sorts. It could be an online community, or like I said, maybe it's a you know, group of work friends, or friends in general, or family, or something here I don't think you're seeing eye to eye about here. Okay, I do feel like there is support from your family. I think the message here is for you to hear that there is a group of people who definitely support you here, but I feel you're needing to move on from groupthink or whatever this group has been doing up until now. I think you're kind of deviating and you're going towards your own sort of goals, your own sort of passions, your own sort of desires here. But I think there is fear here because I feel the fear is maybe parting ways, or what these people may perceive, or what these people may not be so accepting of whatever it is that you're planning on doing here. I feel like this period of time is you really kind of in observer mode is what I'm feeling, ready to set sail and move away here. But I think the energy here is that there is an unconditional love, okay, coming from this group of people. And for a lot of you guys, it might be, you know, family or friends that you consider family, okay? And what I feel here is that you might feel kind of like, you know, you're needing to kind of go off on your own, or you're having to kind of explore or do something here that might not be traditionally accepted amongst the group, or considered, I guess, typical when it comes to this grouping of people here. So you might feel like you're bucking the system, or like you're being a little bit against what is expected of you. But the new moon here coming in is saying that there's an energy here of support that I think maybe either was lacking in the past, or these people are now coming together to see the value in this. And if you've walked away here from this group of people here in order to find your bliss, maybe there was an experience you've had here where maybe there was judgment, or maybe there wasn't an acceptance. I feel like this is turning with the new moon. Okay, I feel like there is a coming together. I feel like there's an acceptance. I feel like there is a deep sense of love. I also feel like whatever you're experiencing here with this group of people, Spirit is asking you to stand your ground here and protect what it is that you're valuing here. Because I feel like what you're doing here, like we talked about here, almost like throwing it all away to risk for this, whatever this thing is. Okay, so I feel like this could be, let's say if you belong to a religious group here, okay, and maybe the understanding here was that there was a belief in something here, and you went against whatever this was, or you kind of wandered down a path of something that might have not have been supported in this group think for your own well-being, or maybe you were thinking of breaking away, or there's a desire here to go against some sort of system here. I'm really seeing the Hierophant in reverse is kind of what I'm seeing here, okay? And we're not using traditional tarot, so I don't know if that's a thing that you can definitely connect with here. But with the Hierophant in reverse, I feel like there's some sort of structured tradition, or some sort of structured ideology, or teaching here that I feel like is no longer serving a purpose, that you're moving away from. The Chariot here with the Three of Fire, which is the Three of Wands, I feel like there is a need for you to move forward here. But I feel like there was also a desire to kind of keep peace, or at least have, yeah, and even if there wasn't to keep peace, I feel like you're going to move on regardless here. But there was a burden here of having to carry a feeling of parting ways. So new moon is definitely reinforcing here that there's an energy here that there is an acceptance, there is a coming together, there is a reunion, there is an understanding here that your dedication here is being put towards something here that you're wanting to move towards. So I feel there is an acceptance, and maybe this is not really something you expected to see from this group of people, okay, from this community, but it certainly is there. So if you have been maybe in an energy here of not communicating, although I don't see anything here about communicating, I feel like you were starting to lean towards what you wanted to do and understand you needed to move away and maybe wait kind of for the right time. That sort of an energy I'm feeling here. So I don't feel like anything was really actioned. I think you're building your courage. Maybe you were gathering whatever energies here. You might have been contemplating the best sort of course of action here. So you're being supported not only by spirits to make the jump towards what it is here that you're wanting to move towards, but that these people, this community, this grouping, would definitely have an understanding here of what's going on, even though maybe at first blush it may seem as though support is limited, or there wouldn't be an understanding here of why it is you're wanting to do what it is you're wanting to do. So I understand it's a very specific message. It's a beautiful message here, really, because I see peace, I see love, I see support, I see a community of people who want to support you and have the best for you. And I see you building on knowing your own self-worth. And although there is a respect here and a dedication to this community and to these people, there's a deeper understanding here of following one's bliss, following one's passion, following what one really is connected to at the heart. And I feel like this is opening the door here to something that is your dream, you know, your dream career, or your dream relationship, or your dream pursuit of what you want for yourself in this life. So yeah, I feel like maybe it was an inkling or an idea here that maybe was difficult to bring up in a group of people that might have had a different sort of idea here. But you are being asked to stay committed. You're being asked to protect your dream. You're being asked to not give up and to really go after what you want here. Believe in your own dedication to this dream, and be courageous in having to communicate what your truth is here. Okay, so this is what I see here for you guys. Beautiful energy, pile number one. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad I could share this message with you guys for the new moon energy. And if another pile called to you, I will see you there. If not, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like if this resonated, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number two. You picked this stone. This looks like a moonstone because of all of the craters here. I believe this is like a fossil stone. Absolutely gorgeous and unique. Let's take a look at pile, did I say one? I meant pile two. I don't know what I called you. You are pile two. We're looking at the new moon energy. All right, so new moon, July 17th. Now, this reading is timeless, so whenever you click on it, the message was meant to find you. Just use the new moon coming in as kind of your timeline of when this energy is coming in, regardless of when you click on this video. This is right here, right now, what energy is coming in with the new moon for you. Beautiful pile number two. I do ask that you use your intuition over mine. So in order to confirm and develop intuition, come up with something you're going to see or hear that's going to confirm this message was meant for you. All right. And if you are resonating with 3 piles, 2 piles, no piles, then that's definitely on you. Don't make the message fit. These are general readings, so not everything will be 100%. All right. So apply this to whatever situation you have going on. And like I said, feel free to pause the cards once they're out so that you can confirm whatever it is you're expecting to see here for this message. Now, I do want to say that you can click ahead, although this is the first time I'm seeing these cards, and sometimes messages come up as I tune into the energy. So you may miss some messages here, but I will be flipping these over. And then once we have all the cards laid out, we will get into your reading. Beautiful pile number two. Let's see what energy is coming in right here, right now with the new moon for you beautiful people. Problems that have held you back are being cleared. We are monitoring it. 31 or the number 4. 4. I'm getting heavy 4 of wands with this. Problems that have held you back are being cleared. We are monitoring it. I feel like there's something going on with this card that I'm seeing. I feel like there's something going on here that you don't like very much, because I feel like you have your eye on the prize. Although I feel like there's an energy here saying what you're seeing as maybe an issue or problematic is maybe not as problematic as you're thinking. So I don't feel there's intervention just yet, although I think there might be a little bit of a panic that something might not be heading in the right direction is kind of what I'm getting. Might be a little bit of confusion on your end whether there is something, but I do feel there's something that definitely that you're wanting, yeah, that you're really wanting, or that you've been trying to manifest, or you've been trying to go towards or bring towards you here. All right. Yeah, and I feel there's a deep, deep sense of love or a deep sense of want here with this card. Interesting. So much energy with that card. Okay, so we have the full moon in Scorpio. And breathe through the tension. Yeah, we're talking about, again, problems here that have held you back. Now we're talking about tension. So interesting. And we're getting this kind of scenic, you know, picturesque type thing here with water and foliage and, you know, trees and that sort of thing. So very scenic, very serene. All right, full moon in Scorpio. If you have Scorpio placements, this may be your reading. All right, so take that as confirmation if that's something that you're looking for. We have midheaven pinnacle. Pinnacle, number 36. Or the number 9. This is like giving me Disney World type energy. If you've been to Disney World, I feel more Disney World energy here. So if you've been to Disney World, take that maybe as confirmation. I'm seeing lots of clouds. Okay, I'm seeing lots of clouds, which always talks about confusion and needing to get clear here. I'm also feeling wind, so you guys might resonate with air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I'm also feeling like potentially you've been at the mercy of kind of what's going on around you, and it's been difficult to kind of try to stay kind of in line or towards a target here. Success. Here's the stars we were seeing. This is giving me that star energy, like the Aquarius energy. So if you are Aquarius sun, take this as confirmation, but I feel like there is something here you really desire, you've been working towards. I feel like you've already planted this, but I feel that you feel it's weak or it hasn't got any roots or any teeth. So it's at the mercy of all the elements. It's kind of what I feel here. So you're wanting to protect this. So I feel like you're protective of it. There is a strong energy here with we are monitoring it. Like you definitely have the universe kind of making sure that things are staying on task, even though it may not feel like it's staying on task here. All right, so we have 5 of Gabriel. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So interesting. Definitely conflict here coming up with this card here. But you see the angel here has a piece of the puzzle. Actually, there's a couple of pieces of the puzzle here falling down. I think there's more to the story here coming in and coming in from a divine source here. But I feel like you're kind of at the mercy of how things are folding in a divine way. So it almost feels like, yeah, like you're at the mercy of something that you're not seeing. I mean, you're blindfolded really in the clouds here, but you're trying to put something together, see the bigger picture, and your happiness, I feel, is tied to this. So I feel it's almost really unfair sort of energy here coming out. And I feel like if things start to deviate, you could feel a sense of needing control, or feeling like, again, like you're kind of at the mercy of where you're being kind of blown to. Yeah, breathe through the tension. You're being asked to stay fairly calm here. Okay, let's keep going. Wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. I feel very strongly the universe is intervening here, you guys. Pile number 2. Like, if I ever felt a divine intervention from the universe, would be here. Like, and I feel like, yeah, so what I'm hearing now from Spirit is, when maybe we're ready or something is happening here where we're feeling like we're wanting to receive, but whatever it is has to align for everything involved on the other end. So I feel like on your end, I feel things are fairly aligned, or at least you believe things are really, really aligned here. So it's frustrating because I feel like whatever it is that you're trying to line up here or bring in is also needing to get aligned because there's so many moving parts, so many puzzle pieces. So I feel like this is taking a very long time, and Spirit is really wanting you to know that this is being looked after, and Spirit is sending this message that they understand your frustration here. So there's a need to stay patient. There's a need to understand that it's not time yet and that things are being woven. Now, I don't know so much of the energy coming in with the new moon because all I see here is more of a message from Spirit. So let's keep going. We have Earthed. Learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. So this again is that energy of kind of going along, but I feel like there's an energy you're bringing here of it doesn't quite feel like the universe has your back, although it is saying learning how to be human in the world, but not of it, because I feel like what you're being asked to do almost feels counterproductive to what you're trying to accomplish here. And maybe this is the grand lesson, is really how to be human, because to be human is to learn patience and to know that we can't really just get whatever we kind of want here. So there is divine timing in play, and there is a lot of energies kind of having to be sorted through in order for things to unfold and come together. I'm seeing that Four of Wands again, which is unity. It's a rite of passage. It's a celebration. It's coming together. It's coming into union, celebrating. And I feel like you want to be victorious and come together here. But I do feel like there's a lot of conflict going on, or a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of things kind of getting in the way of this kind of growing. We have life experience, number 16 or number 7, Archangel Chamuel. It says a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. I do believe this is the equivalent of the Tower. I am being guided to read the guidebook on this one here, folks, because usually when you're not using traditional tarot, there is a message from the creator that might have something here that you guys might be resonating with. It does say, you drew this card because of a recent event that has been a wake-up call for you to make some life changes. This may be a new revelation or something you've known but have been procrastinating about. Now you've realized that this situation can't be ignored and action is necessary. This is a moment both of freedom and awakening. The way you see yourself and the world has forever changed, bringing you growth and encouraging you to spread your wings. Allow these new insights to motivate you to embrace the path of your heart's truest desires and your intuition. Additional meanings of this card: liberation, suddenly seeing the truth; rapid, inevitable change; time running out. Archangel Channel can help you find whatever you're seeking, including right relationships and a divinely guided career. Call upon Channel and then follow your intuition, which is the way this angel speaks to you. Okay, so we're seeing that divine intervention here. There's something very significant. Pentacles, something very significant here about this energy, but I feel that has already been revealed to you. That's new because I wasn't picking that up here. This may be coming with the new moon if you haven't experienced this sort of revelation that you can't unsee, and it's leading to change. So if you've been, okay, I'm getting a message here. If you guys have been in a situation for quite some time, hasn't been movement, you've been trying to bring in your desire here, you've been trying to line things up, you've been feeling like nothing's been lined up, or you've been kind of challenged with a lot of situations that are kind of getting in the way or not allowing things to line up, and at the mercy of how things have been going in every which way, but the way you're wanting it to go. There is something here that is talking about a major significant event here that is kind of like the milestone, hence why I'm seeing the, you know, the Four of Wands, because that signifies a rite of passage, a milestone experience here that I think once it's experienced, it kind of transitions to this new world that becomes unearthed here for you. And I feel like that is when the time is right for things to align. So this new moon coming in with this energy, I feel like it is coming with this experience here that will allow there to be success and further growth for whatever you're trying to attain. I feel like it is a hope, a desire here, and I do feel like it's been a long time coming here. And with this sort of a castle here, pinnacle, I feel like it is your ultimate desire, really, or destination here, or at least you're putting a lot of significance on this sort of energy. It's almost like the complete puzzle is put together of your life, which sounds to me like that's a lot of weight in a significant event here that you're trying to pull off. So wow, I don't know if that's the right type of energy to have around anything, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like a really big deal here. Okay, so yeah, I feel like the new moon's coming in with some sort of experience here, and what you're being asked to do is kind of contain a balanced sort of energy here throughout any of these challenges as things are aligning throughout this. Now let's see what more we see. We see the lady's mantle here, mother, healing, and alchemy. Alchemy is definitely speaking about taking in all the energies here in order to transform something into a result. So I feel like all of the things that have led up to this sort of a situation is all leading to the reveal of what this is. Using any sort of negative experience maybe that you've had in the circumstance too as fuel to engage here in whatever this is. I feel it helps. Whatever you've experienced trying to build up to this is helping you remain strong in this situation and allowing things to unfold. All right, we see the High Priestess. Wow. So intuition, and this is our subconscious. This is what we know to be true deep down inside, and I feel like potentially there is a deep knowing that there is success on the horizon, but because we're seeing, you know, in this earthly plane, you know, kind of barren land here. I feel this one is almost looking like the surface of the moon, which I find interesting, but I'm seeing almost like no results or very barren. There's something about whatever it was that you were knowing and desiring, and I feel like what you've experienced up until now is nothing close to what it is that you know to be true. So it's quite frustrating. It's causing a lot of this conflict here. So Spirit is wanting you almost to just like pull away here in order for you to breathe through whatever's happening as things align, because whatever's aligning here, I don't feel it has anything to do with you directly. So maybe you're intervening or getting involved in things here in order to help move it along, but I don't feel that's what is really required here. I feel like as this is happening, there's a a strong energy here of allowing you to heal, allowing you to look after self, allowing you to make space here in order to receive whatever this is happening. Because I do feel like there is something here happening here. Yeah, I feel like you feel like you've been held back here by circumstance, and you possibly have been, but I don't feel this has anything really to do with you. And there is a perfect timing here in which something's happening here as an experience that kind of needs to happen in order for things to shift and grow roots and solidify here, which I don't think is a matter of you doing something or not doing something. Is more of a matter of something happening, because things are being woven here by the universe. Okay, so you're needing this lesson here is being patient. How do you breathe through this tension? How do you get through here? Allow yourself to kind of stay chill, I guess, as this is happening. So let's see, because I mean, I don't know that this is very specific here, but this is all the messages coming through. So let's ask Spirit, can we get more specific in regards to pile number 2 and this energy coming in with the new moon? What can they expect? What is coming in here for beautiful pile number 2? Anything further? Anything I've missed? So we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Cups, and I'm going to pull one more card here. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Well, these are very similar, okay? 7 and 8 of Pentacles. This is putting in a lot of our energy, a lot of our dedication, a lot of our focus, investing a lot. Okay, so seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So this is giving me that whole, you've put in energy and now you're kind of wondering, like, when will these roots take? And I feel like there's no more here action that you're able to take. So there's seeds well planted because you've done what you can. And again, that root analogy is coming through, because I feel like the roots are needing to take, but I don't feel this has anything to really do with you. I feel like this energy has more to do with the universe kind of solidifying and everything else falling into place. So again, we're being told here, unnecessary worry, because it's being monitored here. Breathe through this tension, allow things to unfold. Okay, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. So you're being kind of you're being confirmed here that what you've done here in order to attain something here is being kind of unfolding here in the back end. And again, the whole energy I kept talking to you guys about was this destined thing that I feel is unfolding with this Wheel of Fortune. This is all about fate. It's all about destiny. This is all about the right timing. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, wait. So a time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Where was it? This one. Okay, so we have the significant life event, powerful revelation that leads to change, a time of positive change. Like whatever it is that you're intending is definitely happening here, okay, with the wheel. Things are moving. The new moon energy is bringing that movement, and I think things have been stagnant. Also, I feel like a moon cycle would be equivalent to, this Wheel of Fortune. Generally, I read this as a year's time, but because we're doing new moon, I do feel like the whole moon cycle is kind of where things unfold, the whole moon cycle. So this new moon coming in, I feel like you're experiencing this cycle of fate here. Whatever this experience is coming in, okay, as a full cycle here of the wheel turning, in which you've already planted roots. And I feel like you've planted roots here in order to see something grow, something stable. 10 of Earth is pretty much as the full potential that you can get from roots, from the Pentacles suit, okay? Unless we're talking like Empress energy or even King of Pentacles type energy here. The 10 of Earth is, this is your legacy. This is your ability. It's security beyond your years, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. So I feel like there's something in regards to security family, long-term longevity here that wasn't taking, or didn't seem to be taking here, that you're wanting, you know, movement with. So I feel like there is an energy here of your work hasn't gone unnoticed. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. I feel like whatever energy you've put in here has allowed there to be a shift here, okay? And with the Knight of Cups, this is all about, well, our emotions, and this is like our desire here in a deep kind of heart space, that we're able to allow there to be a connection between our heart space and our emotions, and something maybe that has been quite practical. Okay, so this says emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. So it says falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. So I feel like our emotions could get out of whack here when we're not seeing the practical aspect kind of come into fruition. So when it says here, breathe through the tension, when we're seeing that things are being woven, when we're being asked to, you know, not have to worry here, it's because we're experiencing maybe these highs and lows, and not allowing ourselves to be open to the fact that things are falling in line here, okay? But there is a union of energy here, I feel, coming together, a celebration. This is, you know, was giving me Four of Wands, which is wedding. I mean, this is wedding as well. So, I mean, a wedding, celebration, coming together, union, okay? That's all also kind of reflected here in this Wheel of Fortune, which is a fated, destined, life-changing experience that's coming forward here. So I do feel like there is this new moon coming in with very positive energy, with results to where you've been putting your energy. It's kind of like the pinnacle of, I feel, the experience here of what you've been investing in, and I feel it's about time. I feel it's about time. Beautiful pile number 2. Yeah, so I really hope this helped. I feel like your dream is being grounded. I feel like this is all talking about a manifestation coming true. I feel like whatever was pie in the sky, or a big dream, or a star that seemed at a distance that you were trying to bring and root, I feel is being earthed. I feel like the roots are being earthed, okay? Meaning it's being grounded. It's actually being solidified here by all the pentacles we're seeing here. This is something that's actually taking root, something being manifested. Pentacles are all about manifestation in this 3D world, okay? And I feel like it's something you've intuitively been working on. Wow. Destined, fated, okay? And it is happening here, and you're being asked to keep your emotions kind of balanced here, and it is something that I do feel like it's a beautiful energy coming from a heart space here, with the Knight of Cups and with all the water energy we were seeing at the beginning here, because it does touch deep in your emotions. Feel very painful at times, okay? I feel like you've experienced a lot of stinging pains here in this experience, and you might have felt very alone. I'm feeling okay, with the lack of, you know, human presence here in these scenic cards. I don't feel like you felt like very supported here at all. In fact, I feel like you've had to face a lot of fears here, a lot of confusion here, a lot of faith. I feel like this was almost like a lesson in testing your faith in your dream. And I do feel like you've been blown to and fro, and I feel like there's been a lot of challenge. But I do feel like this is bringing in huge revelations and changes, okay? Which I feel like you expected anyways. So buckle up is really what I'm hearing here, and take this time to really allow yourself to heal, and allow yourself to be ready to work with whatever energies are coming towards you, because I do feel like you might still be experiencing a little bit of tension, a little bit of resistance, a little bit of an energy here of conflict that you're needing to work with in order to pull through, because I do feel you're kind of at your stretch here. All right, so this is what I see here for you guys. Beautiful pile number 2. Hopefully this resonated. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you're drawn to another pile, you can feel free to go check that out. If not, then I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 3. You picked this stone right here. Pile number 3, we are taking a look at the new moon and the new moon energy that is coming in for you, how it's going to impact you with the new moon. It is falling on July 17th, although these readings are timeless. So if you are clicking outside of that time frame, then take the next new moon kind of as the time frame in which this energy is coming in for you, whenever the new moon's coming in. And in order for you to confirm this message falls in line with your intuition, I ask that you just come up with something you're going to see or hear in this reading that will confirm this is indeed your pile, so you know this message was meant for you. And it could be anything from a color, a word, an object, an animal, whatever you feel comfortable with. And keep in mind that your intuition is going to know whether this is resonating. So please apply these messages, these general messages, towards your situation. If it doesn't resonate, leave it behind, again, because this is general. It's not all going to resonate. So I have not looked at these. Let us take a look. Now, if you want to skip ahead to where the cards are all laid out, you can certainly do that. I'll include that in the timestamps in the description box and in the pinned comment. Although as I channel, these energies come in along the way. So, you know, that's kind of how it's been coming out. So I can't say that you're going to not miss anything along the way here. All right, so let's take a look. So it says seek professional help if you need to, and all will be well. Number 18 or number 9. Somebody kind of isolated here in a sea of emotions, I feel. All right, have you laughed today? Find your joy, lift your soul. 4 frogs or toads. Number 17 or number 8. Number 8, 4 frogs. Okay, that's interesting. We have last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. Look at that. We have like 2 shadowy people in a sea of emotions. Can't help but feel there's some sort of like shadow self here. I need to look at some sort of shadow aspect here in our emotions, controlling our emotions, or maybe restricting our emotions in some sort of way here. Arms open. Okay, let's keep going. We have, if you have a moon in Cancer, if you have sun in Cancer, I feel like take this as a confirmation here, specifically if there is moon in Cancer. Okay, so if your moon's in Cancer, this message is most likely confirmed to be yours. All right, we have, I'm also hearing if you've gone to a body of water here, either an ocean or a lake here, in the last day or 2 or today, take that as confirmation. So maybe you live near a body of water, but that is confirmation for some of you guys. All right, so we have transits with climate, number 55, or the number 10 transits. Okay, we have Luna. Interesting, we're talking about the new moon here. Luna. All right, we have divine guidance and another frog. Maybe some of you guys are, I don't know, well, this looks more like a toad, but I mean, either which way, reptilian. So we have toads and frogs might be significant. And we're seeing a dragonfly. Dragonflies could be needing to see an illusion or through an illusion here. We're seeing a lot of frogs. Let me see. Frog, what am I getting from this energy? Well, I'm getting immortality and agility from this dragonfly, although I normally get needing to see through an illusion. Peace and rebirth is what I'm really seeing here with the frog. So peace and rebirth. Rebirth. That came out in a collective reading here. All right, let's keep going. We have good luck. The ladybug. Definitely all about good luck. We see another ladybug here. Beautiful flowers might be significant. Feel free to pause this once the cards are laid out for you to kind of zoom in and see if you see anything here that adds confirmation. This beautiful flower here as well might be confirmation. And we have some feathers. This looks like a cherry blossom. Interesting. All right, so let's keep going. You guys are the only ones that got 3 of these cards as well, and 3 of these, so quite interesting. We have leap of faith, so this is the equivalent of the Fool in the tarot. It says, Archangel Metatron, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. With a collie, so if you have a collie, then this looks like Lassie. Okay, if you guys are resonating with the Lassie show, it was a very long time ago. This could definitely be your reading here. This guy's wearing stripy pants. I don't know how many of you guys own a pair of stripy pants, but if it's triggering any sort of memory, take that also as confirmation. We're seeing more flowers, so some of you guys might be really in tune with pink flowers and flowers in general, because I am seeing a lot of flowers coming up here that are standing out. Okay, so take that as confirmation here. Leap of faith. The Fool. We're seeing the 4 of Gabriel. This is the 4 of Wands. I'm getting a message here that if you are or were called to watch pile number 2, then you might want to go check that out. I was feeling heavy 4 of Wands, and that pile was the first card, although it wasn't a 4 of Wands traditional. That was the card I was seeing for that reading here. But this is the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Gabriel here. It says, time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, release yourself from burdensome situations. All right, so 4 of Wands, 4 of Gabriel. Look at that. We're seeing some more flowers. These look more like purple. Oh, and then there's more pink flowers. So I'm really feeling pink flowers keep coming up here in this reading. We're seeing the wheel. Yes, definitely go check out pile number 2 if you were called to. We did see the wheel coming out there. Archangel Jeremiel. And this is new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So this is the equivalent of the Wheel of Fortune here. Another angel coming out. We have the Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Interesting, talking about unconsciousness to light. Shadow aspect. Okay, this is inner subconscious, bringing what's inner subconscious emotionally into light. Okay, so I feel like this is also the seas of Minnetonka, the seas of water. This is emotions, seeing potential here. I feel like there is definitely a need to work with shadow self or some side of self in order for there to be an awareness. Let's keep going. We have the Hermit. So the Hermit here is representative of the Virgo energy. Okay, so if you're resonating with Virgo, this may be your reading. Archangel Raziel, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. Yeah, all about self again. Okay. Waning Moon, we have introspection and self-inventory. That goes absolutely beautiful with this card because this is all about self-discovery, self-inventory, introspection. All right. Again, seeing that shadow self. Okay. And we have the 4 of crystals. Now let me see. Well, this would be stones then. Yes. So stones represent pentacles in this deck. Represents what is harvested, sown, the earth associated with economy and material wealth. So the Four of Pentacles, this is interesting energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So Virgo coming out again as confirmation. But the fours in this deck are all about even material unity. This is about unity as well, all right? Coming together into union here, bringing unity into a situation. So let's pick up this energy. Okay, beautiful. Pile number 3. I think it's fairly clear here. I feel like there's something here about you having to risk being vulnerable here, but I feel like there's a part of your shadow aspect or your subconscious here that I feel is maybe not allowing you to allow yourself to move forward here. I feel like there is divine guidance here with the Wheel of Fortune and divine guidance coming out. I feel like you're being called to move in a direction here that's supposed to be bringing in whatever's fated for you here, this good luck, okay? It's supposed to be lining you up here with, I feel like, a chapter here. But I feel like there's a lot of fear. I feel like there's a lot of fear and potentially maybe an illusion here of seeing something here in ourselves that might not be necessarily true. And we might be not allowing ourselves to fully feel something here, okay? Because I don't feel like either of these people are submersed in their emotions because I feel like they haven't allowed themselves to fully experience themselves or tap into this side of them. Have you laughed today? Find your joy and lift your soul. I feel like energies are really blocked. So you could be sitting in a blocked type energy here. So what the full moon here, I feel, is bringing in as an opportunity for you. And I feel like this opportunity for you is to allow yourself to trust in yourself here, okay? And I feel like a lot of you guys have been in introspection mode, okay? I feel like there is I feel like there has been a lot of contemplation. I feel like there's been a lot of sitting and reflecting. I feel like there's been a lot of contemplation, and I don't feel it's resulted in anything except for maybe more reflection. So what I feel the new moon's bringing in here with this leap of faith and with these frog energies and toads, I feel like you're being guided, and I feel like there is an energy that is almost like allowing you to leapfrog over fears, leapfrog over maybe energies here that you've been sitting on in the past, which is quite substantial, because you would think with this type of an energy that, yeah, that we would, I mean, you still have free will here, but that you would sit in an energy here of comfort, of holding on to a way things are, to sort of the comfort zone, what's familiar here, because it's easier than facing a fear here or taking a leap of faith or a jump, because I feel a leapfrog takes you further ahead in a situation here. And I feel like there is an energy here coming in with this new moon that you're kind of seeing through an illusion. And I think the illusion is something you believed in yourself to be true, or that wasn't true, or that you felt was holding you back. I feel like there's a peacefulness that comes in. There's a confidence that you kind of gain here in this jump ahead. Although I do feel like the fear is still there. I do feel like there is this desire to come together. Release yourself from burdensome situations. I feel like you're tired of being in this sort of self-discovery mode and this hermit energy, and you know, kind of trying to reflect and understand something about yourself here. That I feel like with the new moon, there's an opportunity here for you to really align with an opportunity that I feel is maybe once in a lifetime. Okay. And I feel you feel this way with divine guidance and the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like you feel like it's now or never. Seeing the potential. Number 10 is all about, you know, endings here in a way. And I feel like there's this aligning of opportunity that I feel the timing is right with this climate and this transits. Okay, everything's lined up. That I feel, yeah, everything is lined up here. That I feel you feel it's safe to take a leap, a jump. And I feel you leapfrog over a fear, over a knowing, over something here that I think has held you back. And what you're being asked by Spirit is to remain calm, take a breath. But yes, definitely to trust in your leap here. Okay, because I feel like you've been held back for quite some time, to be honest. Okay, I feel like you've been quite held back for quite some time. Have you laughed today? Find your joy. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. Again, I feel like there's a desire here, you know, but instead of hanging around and taking a look here at what's not working, being fearful and seeing maybe what you feel you're lacking or not having here, I feel like you kind of cross your fingers and take a jump. Okay, so I feel like this is allowing there to be a new beginning and a coming together here with something that allows you to release a part of yourself. And I feel luck is definitely on your side with good luck, and the Wheel of Fortune is all talking about the wheel spinning in your favor. Okay, and I do feel like I always see this as kind of the Wheel of Fortune with the good luck. The fact that we see the Wheel of Fortune with good luck and divine guidance, I feel like the timing is definitely aligned here for you to leap forward here. Okay, bringing unconsciousness to light. I think once you take this leap, you will actually see yourself in a way that I don't think you've seen in the past, that brings an awareness to an aspect of yourself that I feel you won't have to face again. And I feel it's held you back. I feel it's kept you safe for the most part, but it's also kept you so safe here that it didn't allow you to partake in things that you enjoyed, didn't allow you to feel things to the depth of your soul, because I feel like there was playing it safe, playing it cool, not taking risks, staying in the comfort zone, being kind of sheltered here from something because of a fear, because of a shadow side of yourself that maybe said it was too scary or not worth it, or for whatever reason here. I don't think it's really come out, and I feel you've spent a lot of time kind of reflecting on this, and maybe you know what this is about. Okay, but I feel like what the new moon is bringing in energetically is aligning of energy, and I feel it's all aligned in order for you to take that jump. Now, there is free will here. Okay, so you are definitely able to make whatever decisions here that you're supposed to be making for yourself for your greatest, highest good. But what I feel this energy is bringing in, there is an awareness, there's an opportunity, a gateway, an opening here for you to see an opportunity for you to jump. And this allows you to jump over any fears, any sort of energies that were holding you back here, and come into your strength and your courage here. Okay, we're seeing 17, number 8, all about the strength card, and that's when we have to face your fear. And sometimes we have to put our ego aside, you know, and ego could mean looking vulnerable. Ego can mean, you know, us not wanting to, be vulnerable or be perceived in a certain way. I feel like you face your fear here, and I do feel like this has been a fear that you've had for quite some time. And I feel like maybe you've had opportunities here in the past to overcome this, but I feel the difference with this opportunity is I feel you actually see it. Because we were talking about illusions here. I think you actually see your opening here. And I actually feel you feel the comfort in taking this leap. Okay, and like I said, you leapfrog over something, and I feel you leapfrog over whatever it is that you would normally encounter that would kind of set you back again, because I think you've tried in the past or you have attempted, but I feel like there was always an energy kind of keeping you back, and I do feel like you leap over top of what this is. I feel like now's the time here, and you are being definitely guided here and supported with the feathers. I always get like ancestors support and guidance here when I see the feathers coming in here. So you're definitely being protected and guided here. And with all the presence of the frogs and toads, I do feel like you are jumping at the precise time, aligned precisely with luck, you know. That's absolutely beautiful. All right, let's pull some tarot just to see if we can get a little bit more here for pile number 3. Beautiful reading. Spirit, thank you so much for this reading. Absolutely beautiful. Can we get some more information for pile number 3? What more do they need to know right here, right now, about the new moon energy and anything I've missed? What do they need to know? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so beautiful pile number 3. We have quite a bit here. All right, so the ones that revealed themselves, the 7 of air. This is the equivalent of the 7 of swords. Plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye. Poor timing. So interesting, we're talking about timing, transits aligning. I feel like every single time that maybe things felt aligned, I feel like the timing was off, or you felt timing was off, because I feel you hit some sort of wall or something, and I feel there was a self-sabotage. Okay, again, the shadow side of us, we'd self-sabotage, we'd come across a wall, something would hold us back here. So 7 of swords is all about, you know, us kind of self-sabotaging, deceiving ourselves in a way, being self-deceptive in a way that we're in illusion. Okay, and sometimes our shadow self keeps us trapped in illusions. We start to project things that might not be true or keep us in limitation here. So I feel like because the first thing I said was illusions here with this dragonfly, but I was really getting a different type of energy here when I saw this, more like immortality and agility, because I feel like the agility is your ability to jump over something here that's been holding you back and not hit it. But the immortality piece, I feel, is you not having to ever go back to this feeling. Like I feel like this opens a chapter to something here that gives life to something new that I don't think you've experienced. All right, so very interesting with the 7 of swords. We have the Knight of Fire. This is the Knight of Wands. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So I don't pay too much heed to the wording, but the Knight of Wands is all about needing to take action. So there's still action you need to take, okay? You still have to leap here, okay? But I feel like you see the opening. I feel like you experience the potential here and the opening of things being really lined up for you to leapfrog over top of what the obstacle is here, but you're needing to act. You're needing to take the immediate action when you see that opening here, because I feel, again, like I said, there's an ending here of sorts, okay? Because I do feel like for this opportunity, there's a window of time here, and I feel you know it, okay? And I'm not instilling fear. I mean, if this isn't resonating, it's not resonating, but I feel like whatever this is here, I do feel like there's a window of time opening up here for you. And maybe you've been contemplating and considering this already for quite some time. In this situation in particular, although I don't feel this is your first time being in this energy, I feel in this situation you might have been in this energy for quite some time, unable to act, unable to move for whatever reason, which has really limited your joy and not allowed you to feel your soul on a deep level. And I feel it's brought you some, you know, some level of protection, but at the cost of what? You know, keeping in your comfort zone here. All right, let's go. Oh, Emperor, look at that. Okay, divine masculine energy. Now, you don't have to resonate as a masculine as in gender, but the Emperor is all about being empowered. Okay, it says organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. This is all about empowerment. Okay, empowerment, having to act, take charge, be a leader, and actually make a move here. I feel you're really empowered, and wherever you felt self-doubt and conflict, I feel you jump over top of this. Beautiful new moon energy here for you guys. Beautiful pile number 3. So we have the Page of Air. This is the Page of Swords, and I feel Page of Swords might have came out in pile number 3, or sorry, pile number 2 again. So lots of reference to pile number 2 somehow could be connected here. So Page of Air, Page of Swords, logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays or challenges to plans, truth delivered without tact. So again, not too much heat with the words here, but because we're seeing talking about timing here and a need to act and be decisive. Okay, I do feel like there is something about you getting very decisive and clear, and the Page of Swords is all about us still being kind of a novice here, but getting very curious and not being held back in order to follow in line with truth here, okay, in order for us to act, because I do feel like there is a need to have movement here. The Two of Air. So this is all about us being unable to move, not make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. Two of Swords, right? We're sitting kind of indecisive. I feel this is this energy. I feel we've been sitting in this Two of Swords, not moving. And that's what this new moon is telling you. You're now really aligned with having to move out of this state, because I do feel you've been in the Two of Swords. And in order to get out of that, we need to embrace, you know, an energy here of having to step out of that and buck the system in a way and empower ourselves to move forward. All right, not stay in self-sabotaging type energy. We have the Eight of Pentacles, or the Eight of Earth. So this is all about the dedication, energy, effort that we stay to task with something. I feel like you've been very dedicated to whatever this is here. All right, I feel like there is an energy here of dedication and commitment that you've been involved in here, although I do feel as though in a practical way here, you've been at it for quite some time. I feel like there is something missing here, because I do feel like there was a need for you to move forward, to find the joy in something here. So this isn't anything new, okay? This is something that's been around for quite some time that you've been quite focused on, or at least dedicated to, or committed to in some way, in a practical way. So confirmation for those of you guys in there. We have the Ten of Earth as well. I mean, these are two most dedicated, committed cards in the tarot. Ten of Earth, this is us building our legacy. This is our own family structure. Okay, this gives me family, stability. It says here, a very happy family, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. I feel like this is like the ultimate stability in life. This is leaving a legacy behind. This is a devotion and a dedication to something here, like greater than ourselves. All right, and I do feel like this could definitely be talking about a family here with the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands, you know, coming together to start a family or bring in families together. But I do feel like it's leaving a legacy here, and the Emperor is father energy, all right? Taking control of a situation here. Finally, we have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords gives me this energy, you know. This is talking about time to rest, reflection, allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. I feel like we've been in this energy. Okay, this is held back, this is fixed, this is staying in our comfort zone, not deciding, burying our head in the sand, knowing we might need to decide, but pretending like maybe we don't need to say anything or do anything. We reflect, we heal, okay? And maybe you have been in a state of healing for quite some time here as well, you know, from an energy here, and you've meditated on, I believe, what you should probably do in this situation. So we're seeing meditation here and also on this card here. So I do feel like you've been reflecting, all right? But all these cards to me are in action, and I do feel like this new moon energy is all allowing you to recognize an opportunity, an opening for you to act, an opening for you to see beyond self-sabotaging ways that might have kept you back in the past. There's a leap of faith, there's action you're needing to take, empowerment, okay, in order for you to find your joy and really fill your soul here with a deep sense of love. I feel here there's a deep sense of love, a depth to your soul here that I feel is soul food. And I do feel like there's a destined energy, guidance, protection here that you guys have when you do decide to move forward with something here, okay? Despite fears, because I do feel like the fear's still there. But if you've been at it for quite some time, there is a promise here of a future legacy here that's going to outlast your lifetime here. A legacy, all right? Absolutely beautiful. I do feel like that is something that you do want. And if you're not sure this is something you want, I feel like once you leapfrog, like I said, you're going to see things differently. You're going to see that this is something that can't be taken away from you, that is worth all of this and more. I do feel that coming from your energy, all right? Although, again, you do have free will here, but that is your opportunity here. Beautiful pile number 3. Bless you very much. I enjoyed this reading very much, very different from what I normally see here. So thank you for sharing with me. I do wish you guys the very, very best. Love you guys very much. If you have not subscribed, please do so. If you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to leave a like. And if you were drawn to any other pile, there may be a message there for you. Pile number 2 may, there were some synchronicities, so it may apply to you. If not, don't make it fit. And if you're drawn to all 3, that is fine as well. I will see you soon. Bye.